Welcome back. Dr. Juvenal, you were going down memory history to talk about the geological map and the situation in the Benue.
Yes, I mean, the reason I thought...
And the role of the people.
The role of the people, because like we mentioned, or somebody, I think the Honorable Commissioner talked about the man-made situation that contributed partly to this whole issue. If we do not go back a little bit to begin to look at when the whole, if I may use the word mess, started, it will be difficult to start correcting the situation in the middle of the whole crisis, especially now that we are talking about adaptation. I think Alero asked a question about why is it that this year's situation is more severe than the previous ones? Because it's getting worse. In the next 5 years, it's going to be a lot worse than this if we just keep adapting to what we have on ground without looking at the best way to begin to mitigate by going back to history. The drawings are there, the records are there, the information, the design, everything is there on how to mitigate against such things happening. Honorable Commissioner, we have to do that. We have to go back and see, and then start. Like I think your Honorable Commissioner, you mentioned also the fact that people may pay some price for especially building on floodplains, building on, I mean, somebody gave them some kind of, when you take over a wetland, for goodness sake, wetland is nature. Nature planned it. Those that carried out the initial survey identified wetlands. And it's wrong to build or do anything on the wetland. And like was being shown to me earlier on, those maps are available to us to see. But I know Benue fairly well. A lot of the areas that I'm talking about have been built on by institutions you cannot question.
Okay. Let's bring in...
I can give you
Ms. Jonathan.
a typical example before you go on. When I was vice chairman, Abuja Green Society, and one of the things we did was to go back to the original master plan of the city of Abuja. Fortunately, we had T.Y. Danjuma as our General T.Y. Danjuma as our chairman. But for him, most of the demarcated areas that are, which you have today as parks and recreational facilities, they were all taken over by, I'm sorry to say, but even the military. But for TY, it was going to be impossible to recover. So I think that is probably the kind of adaptation people should adopt. Get somebody that can help recover some of this. Because if you don't do that...
So let's bring in Ms. Jonathan. Ms. Jonathan, the question I asked you earlier, you were on ground, and you've had conversations with the people. How aware are they of the situation and that they found themselves in? We can't hear Ms. Jonathan. We'll come back again. I wonder what's going on. Okay. Mr. Noja, the history, the original map of Benue, man-made side of it, the situation we're in. You were going to say something about that.
Okay, they say great minds think alike.